We're CEASE2XIST, and you're watching Resistance TV.
Hi there, you're watching Resistance TV. I'm Gad Europa.
I'm Sean Europa.
And we're with CEASE2XIST. Guys, I just see you come off stage. Awesome set.
Thank you.
It was interesting to see a guitar in an EBM band again. Like, it's become like an unpopular instrument, but like it really adds to the theatre and the sort of presence on stage. Is that the reason you include it, as well as being obviously part of the album tracks as well?
Yeah, well, we don't have it on the album. We just have it live. So.
Funny enough, I know a few bands do that. My own band actually, we do that. I play live guitar. If you hear the recorded version, it's all electronic.
Yeah.
But I think when people get to watch you and sort of like see that,
absolutely.
movement,
There's kind of stigma about electronic bands not playing much live. So the introduction of the guitar is kind of an expansion of that, really. You know, to
I think it just adds a bit of stage presence, doesn't it?
To add that live element into it.
Moving on with that, it's like a lot of the older EBM Godfather bands like Ministry, etc. Right, Nine Inch Nails had a lot of guitar sounds in them. I saw that you're really excited about playing with Funk of Oct.
Yeah, no, I am personally. Yeah, no, just because it's kind of one of those bands from when I was growing up that really kind of is amazing to play with. Really, you never see them play the UK that much. So.
And equally on the UK scene, I mean, quite often at Resistance, a lot of our bands are from the continent. They're like German bands, sort of like Northern European bands, etc. You're obviously a really, really like exciting new British band. Do you find that who are your peers at the moment? What are the bands that you're looking at in the UK scene?
Ooh, that's quite the question.
We are gods.
No, I think I don't think we've really thought about peers, but like we've got several bands who we've kind of played with over the last wee while that are kind of they're good mates of ours. There's Simon from CEASE2XIST.
Definitely.
Rich Remember Bite. We all really get on with Rich Remember Bite.
Yeah, quite good. I think the UK is kind of there's been a lot of fresh talent which kind of did become a little bit stagnant at one point, and like obviously Resistanz coming along and stuff. I think is a great reflection of that in the UK. Really.
It doesn't matter where the music's coming from, it matters really for everyone to accept it, no matter where it's coming from.
Yeah, totally.
I think the whole thing with the UK scene is it's not really UK anymore, it's
more European or global.
You see, there's a couple of like big Euro bands now just moved over to Britain. It's just like there's.
But equally, some British bands have moved to Germany for tax reasons,
Really?
So it all comes down to tax, man. Tax is the devil.
It's not the bitches and money.
After Resistance, I think your next gig's in London in June.
Yeah.
What else have you got planned for 2013?
We've got another show in September. That's with Uberbyte and Digital Defamation, which are a great band down from London. Just a bit really. I've got another project that I won't really go into much, that I'm starting work with another UK guy. Seamus and Jay have also got their own projects, so it'll be about getting their stuff.
Do you want to get a bit of a plug out for those projects?
Yeah,
Hi, my name's Seamus. My project is The Invalids. I'm playing the support slot for Shiver in a couple of months' time. It's kind of, it's quite sort of EBM-y. It's probably a bit more emo than... Why are you all pointing at me? Anyway, it's more industrial type stuff, but it's kind of a bit different from C2X as well. It's kind of not so much like full-on aggression, is like a lot of kind of, as I say, kind of more emo-y stuff, if you will. Feels and all that. And
it's damn good.
It is very good. We were listening to it in the car.
Don't tell anyone!
Cut that bit.
But it doesn't.
I just noticed you've got a sandwich in your pocket.
I put that there just for the fact that I knew it'd look really awkward when I put it in my pocket on the camera. Like I was halfway through eating it, and then we did the interview. I was like, I just put it in my.
Jay thinks outside the box.
Guys, I mean, Your Expendable released last year. What's the reception been like to it?
Really good.
Well?
Yeah, really good. Kind of suppressed my expectations really, which is good. Some really good reviews and stuff. So it's worked out to be a good little toaster really.
Now, Occupy Everything on that release has been described as dubstep by some reviewers. Do you feel that's an accurate description, or do you feel like you're not really doing that at all? Or?
It's got a little bit of a kind of that dubby style breakdown. I personally think dubstep's a little bit misinterpreted when people kind of they put it under this massive umbrella. When dubstep first came around, it was very dark, stuff, and then it's been kind of transformed
it's
by
kind
the
of now-
American accent.
I remember being in a
stuff into more
dubstep
of
in a dubstep bar in Nottingham, right? And I thought, like, I
A
went in there.
There's such a thing as that?
Yeah,
these days?
yeah.
Wow.
It's a little cellar bar, right? And they were playing loads of dubstep, and I actually thought it sounded more like sort of like dark electronica I listened to anyway. Yeah.
Well-
and I didn't even know the genre existed before that. I said, like, is this like kind of like an EBM, IDM kind of thing? It's almost
The thing
like
is, I mean,
dubstep, you know?
pretty much everything with the distorted wobble in it is now being called dubstep. Fuck's sake.
I know, it's
Nice and professional. No, we do.
And it's just like, yeah, there's plenty of wobble bases, like, even going back to, say, FLA in the mid-90s, they had plenty of wobble in their old albums, and it's just like, nobody called it dubstep back then.
No.
It's just like, I think everybody's kind of saying, well, it's quite a cool sound, but then, like, for some reason, there's this really kind of vehement reaction against it by some people, and it's just a bit like, where did this come from?
Going
It's
back
just,
to
you
the
know,
original question, yes, it is dubstep.
When you guys first formed, almost like your manifesto, if you will, was we're inspired by all that's right and wrong about the world.
Yeah.
Does that continue to be?
Yeah,
inspiration?
sort of. It's kind of, you know, like with obviously titles like You Are Expendable and things. It's just about, I don't know, it's just kind of, yeah, everyone's kind of exactly what it said really. But yeah, everyone kind of, their views on the world and things, everyone's got their own opinion. So it almost becomes very expendable when there's no agreement, you know, so it's that type of thing.
You've released a couple of snippets on SoundCloud that kind of hinted that there's a new album on the way and that you might have a name for it. Do you want to tell us?
No.
No. Do you know no one's telling us nothing?
Every
this
band's
weekend?
got secrets going, you've got a new album, what's it called? You know, who's doing this? I can't tell you. If I told you, I have to kill you.
Yeah, there's a few snippets in it, but yeah, no, there's nothing.
like, it's
nothing
very, very,
concrete.
very early days.
Yeah.
What Dave's doing is Dave's stopping doing that, and he's going to work on a contemporary jazz piece.
Yeah.
It's going to be about an hour long. It's going to be the one track. He's going to print it to vinyl, and probably release about 3 copies.
You know, I used to work with a group years ago, and like anything that was work in progress was called Pigfucker because they knew they couldn't release it under that name, right? So if you call the track, I don't know, like Darkness or whatever, right? Yeah, it's called like Darkness. We were playing that on the set list, and it sticks, even though it's a crap name for it. So if they called everything I Fuck Pigs or whatever, right? Yeah, they knew they couldn't call the album that,
Oh,
right?
I'd be so
they
happy
had
if
to
your
change
next
it.
album was called I Fuck Pig.
Might actually
Dave.
Yeah.
I think that's
Guys,
what we want.
I think we got it.
I think we should do kind of that kind of like Waka Flocka Flame. Industrial.
Trap industrial.
So guys, we talked about influences, so, but at the moment, yeah, like what's rocking your world, what's your MP3 player, what bands are you tipping for the
If I
top?
grabbed your MP3 player and pressed random shuffle, what would I see?
Probably Carly Rae Jepsen, in all honesty.
It's like they had like a whole remix version. Have you heard
Oh,
that?
that's fucking awesome! I love that shit.
I think on my iPod you just see lots of pictures of penises. That's where my main
You're listening to pictures of penises.
it's actually my favourite band, P.O.P. They do like contemporary jazz.
So we're also actually a few bands. Are there any tracks they're secretly into and embarrass home? Obviously, Pictures of Penises are your favourite band.
Yeah,
right?
they're
Like,
really
I embarrassingly
POP.
really like country and Graham Parsons and the Birds and stuff. So
Yeah,
people come back to
I'm up for a bit of
pe-
country.
People come to
Yeah,
house
yeah.
parties and I'll put it on at like 3 in the morning. They're going, "What the fuck is this, man?" I'm going, like, "I like Graham Parsons. I either like it or piss off my house."
Yeah, the whiskey comes out, it's all good.
But do you
Good
guys have
party.
anything you really like that people wouldn't expect you to like?
I got loads of stuff.
Yeah, that Carly Rae Jepsen thing was just an example. I fucking love pop music.
I do. I love Lady Gaga because it's disposable pop. You know?
That's
It's
just-
really awful.
but
I'm really into rap.
Really?
I really like rap music. Yeah, I've been doing it myself solo for a little while.
Have you heard Death Grips at all? Death Grips, they're very like brutal industrial hip hop.
Yeah.
you probably quite like them actually. They're very
awesome.
wonky.
Yeah. No, they're
Hey,
awesome album. Sorry,
right,
gone.
okay, it's the last question. I'm kind of dreading what you guys are going to say. Give us a soundbite or a shout out to everyone watching on Resistance TV.
No, we've completely taken the piss a bit, but no, seriously, thank you very much for like anyone who came along to see us, anyone who's bought the album. Dave, this is probably more your thing. I'm
That's
just
fine,
kind of
I know,
interrupting. But no, seriously, it's been fucking awesome tonight.
But no, reception was brilliant, been a blast. Yeah, thanks for everyone for doing it. I was here last year as a spectator and it was fucking fantastic, so it's an honour to be played this year. Yeah, obviously buy your tickets before it sells out because it does every time.
And yeah, thank you very much. You guys don't suck that much.